Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Collector's Edition. On today's episode we'll be going through my Disney collection, part 1, because if I go through everything we'll be here for a couple of hours. I've always had a fascination with Disney. I wanted to go to Disneyland for a while. We had Ozstar when we were kids, so midnight specials were secrets of Disneyland parks. And every time me and my brother would watch it, it was just like, we should go there, we should go there, we should go there. And I've now been to 3 different Disneyland parks, so I'm pretty lucky in that sense. And every time I go, it's just awesome every single time. It's great, and it just brings the little kid inside you out. So yeah, I got this at my very first Disneyland park. This is an ear-hat, and so I got this in 2010, so it's 6 years old now. I still keep it in my collection because it's my very first Disney hat. I've got 3 personally, my wife's got 1. So yeah, that's the first thing. Next I have Walt Disney's masterpiece, Fantasia. I picked this up at a garage sale. And I've never seen anything like it, and I haven't really found another one, so I find this pretty cool. But this is the VHS special edition, basically, the 2-disc edition that you'd probably get now. It's the deluxe set. It contains the Fantasia video cassette feature, the video cassette, the making of the masterpiece, and the complete soundtrack recording on 2 CDs, a booklet, a lithogram, and a certificate of authenticity. So I'm going to go through it with you. So first we'll take all this off. There's my little certificate there. And then this is a little booklet that tells you, I always remember getting these little booklets and going, oh, I want that, I want that, I want that. They don't do it much anymore because you could have the internet. But yeah, so there's a little booklet there. And this is the inside. The Fantasia feature and the making, the 2 discs with the Philadelphia Orchestra. Then we've got this booklet here. I still watch Fantasia to this day. I love Fantasia. Fantasia 2000, not so much. Can't beat the original. But yeah, that's the booklet. And then in here, this commemorative lithogram, which I think is awesome. There it is there. And it's a lithogram of the original concept painting of Fantasia in 1939. And of course we see this scene in Fantasia. With the sorcerer going up and Mickey playing with magic. So yeah, that's the second thing. But wait, I've got more to show you. I must apologise, my neighbour is a drummer, which is great when you're a night shift worker, because you always know when to wake up. Next thing is the Super Vermex. Super Vermex. It is a insecticide from the 1940s, 50s, 60s. They must have had a giveaway where if you bought a certain amount of Super Vermex, you got this Donald Duck mask where you cut around here and put a string and cut out the eye holes. And I'm very lucky to find one that's still intact. Mostly there's a hole in the mouth. But yeah, someone's just put it away and gone, I'll sell that later. And I picked it up quite cheaply. I think I paid like $5 for it. Which is probably a pretty expensive piece of paper, but where are you going to find another one? So next is the Walt Disney film strip projector. That's the box. And this is the projector itself. So you put batteries in, you turn on the lamp, and then it shines out there, and of course you put it on the projector screen. And you have these little toggles. Now, I've got one. And you get your films. So you slide your film in there. My neighbour is a drummer. And as you can see, there's a little film strip. Now I'm guessing, because this burns fairly hot, a lot of these films are heat proof, which when you get a Super 8 and you leave your light on by accident, which I have done, they can destroy the film. And each of these little films comes in a little box marked with a number, Johnson Disney film strip number, etc, etc. I've got quite a few. And you've got a little, I've got the manual as well, so I'm pretty excited about that. And yeah, that just tells you how to use it, and yeah, all very hands-on. So in 2012, I joined a club called D23. It's the official Disney fan club. That's my gold membership card. And some of the benefits of this club are fantastic. One is a quarterly magazine called Disney 23. And it's just filled with wonder. It is amazing. And you get this awesome magazine printed on awesome paper, awesome photo paper. And it's all these behind the scenes looks, and it goes behind the movies, it goes behind the attractions of Disneyland. And some of the stuff in here is such a good read. And I get it from America. You can try and get it at your local newsagent, they might get it in. You'll probably get a different cover with your magazines and a barcode on them, but really doesn't matter. But they are expensive. You'll probably be paying $20 a magazine, which for some magazines aren't really that much. And I pay a little bit more because I'm in the club and I get exclusive gifts as well. So I'm going to show you some of those gifts. One year I bought my brother a membership. So I got this little pin. This is the My Friend to Me D23 Chipmunk Chip and Dale pin. Because if you go to Disneyland, pin trading is huge. And you basically get a lanyard and you can go up to any Disney cast member and say I want that pin, and they change it with you, and you can, it's just amazing. And like, we were there for 3 days our first time, and we've only seen it in California, and these American people come up to you, and obviously they're there every day, and they've got all these pins around their neck and go, oh, can I have that one? And then you choose one of theirs, and it's just amazing. It's pin trading culture. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. One of the gifts also was D23 celebrates 90 years of the Walt Disney Company. And in here is a little blurb with a pen, which has Walt Disney's signature on. And on this little thing it says, "In witness whereof the parties hereto have hereunto set their hands and seals the day and year first above written, with Roy and Walt Disney signature." And on the back it says, "On October 16, 1923, Walt and Roy signed a contract with the distributor Margaret J. Winkler to distribute a series of films known as Alice Comedies." This was basically their first ever... so Alice Comedies were basically where you start seeing Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. These were Walt's very first cartoons that he ever drew. And they got paid $1,500 per short, which was amazing money back then. And D23 basically is after 1923. This is when Disney history began. And so yeah, that's one of my gifts. So next is this little white envelope. On the back it's got Mary Poppins Premier Office, so you probably know what it's about. You've got your premiere tickets are enclosed in this blue envelope, and inside you've got Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke in the Walt Disney's Delightfully Different Mary Poppins. And inside there you've got a replica ticket from the Chinese theatre. So everyone who went to the premiere would have got one of these. It would have been a souvenir ticket, as you do in most of your Chinese theatre premieres, which they still host to this day. It's one of the greatest theatres in the world, and the Walt Disney Company still premiere all their movies there. So the next thing is this black folder. It's a portfolio. It says Disneyland on the front. Last year or the year before was the 60th anniversary of Disneyland itself. And so as my D23 gift they sent me this, and it's a portfolio. It's comprised of concept drawings, replica concept drawings, and the one who put this together was Dave Smith. Dave Smith is the curator at the Walt Disney Archives, and he does a column in D23 and on D23.com called Ask Dave, and you can ask him any question. He tells you everything about it. He knows so much Disney stuff. It would be a fantastic job. And if anyone's hiring Walt Disney, I'm here. So inside you open it up, and there's all these beautiful concept drawings of Disneyland Park, and it's just amazing to look at some of the crazy things that are in here. So that's that. Okay, so that's today's episode of Collector's Edition. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe me around, and I'll do a part 2, probably part 3 and part 4 down the track. I've got some more D23 stuff to show you, so I'll get that stuff out. And yeah, thank you for watching. Sorry about my neighbour, sorry about the audio muck up last week, but I think everything's back to normal now, so thank you for that. And yeah, thanks for bearing with me. Cool. Catch you next week.